Alright, I'm gonna just undefend myself and
Additional damage
I'm
equal to
back.
the ability modifier used to make your attack roll. The damage of this attack will scale with your ability modifier, meaning if your ability modifier increases, your damage increases as well. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, if you fumble an attack, you still do some damage.
Hey, Onyx.
Indeed.
Okay. We are live. And
Oh my God.
While I can just slow anything I shoot down by 10 feet for an entire turn.
Nice.
Hello, everyone.
Alright.
Hello.
Even
Hello.
worse, if I actually used my swords, short swords,
You nerd.
I would basically get True Strike.
Oh god.
In a sense, because it gives me advantage on my next attack roll on the next turn. Yippee! It's literally fucking True Strike.
The click is just gonna be named the diff. Like the,
Do you guys remember
this-
what happened last time on the last
Yes,
session?
you stole my sword.
Or did I?
yes. We did kind of we fought the random guy.
Angel had a bit of a spiritual experience.
The random
Yeah.
guy. Let me
I
peruse
killed
the
so
scene.
The
many.
random guy's name was Sierra's Adea.
Yes. And we kind of killed him, but then some heavenly
Someone's
body
here.
being lifted up into the air under a ray of godlight shit started happening.
Mm-hmm.
And Shai did not get the swords. That was very nicely described. I guess that's where we are.
Yes. And
Yeah, also there's someone else coming into the cave,
Yeah,
so that might
yeah.
be
Yeah,
a phase two.
yes.
someone's behind us.
Something triggered Cleek's trap.
yeah.
Someone
All right.
activated my trap card.
We're gonna go back to the scene in that case. Real quick.
Aha.
So, hold on, let me quickly skip from that music thing. Okay. Now, back on things. Yes, hold on, let me pick up my note because I wrote down what was exactly the last thing. 1 second, there we go.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
The wrong house, fool!
Everyone dies the end. Yes, Ilmox. Not yet.
Rocks
not
fall,
yet,
everyone.
probably.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Yes.
He's getting buried. Okay, everyone make a new character.
I'm gonna be a fat rabbit.
Of course.
We find out whoever triggered my trap, it's actually Zev, and he tried to help us because he's using an earth spell and he's just making the ceiling collapse, but he forgot that it's only us in this cave, so
Quickly shoot the intruder.
Zev dies, campaign over.
Yeah.
We saved.
Manlow died in Gilus. Anyway, so yes, as Saros died, or sort of died, I guess, his last sort of dying breath was the words spoken of, "Don't abandon me." And with that moment, you guys can see his eyes kind of glowing in this necrotic, kind of glow, and it's kind of slowly a little bit fading while he's speaking these lines. And however, at the very last moment, his eyes glow again, much stronger than before. And at this moment, you guys can see his body kind of just slightly float up from the floor or the ground a little bit. And his body starts to kind of like slightly twist a little bit, kind of like bones cracking, but you guys can see that his muscles are just pumping up and just growing in very rapid way, like veins, popping on it and everything. It just keeps growing in size, and Saros seems to just kind of slowly also stand up in this moment, which just happens in like just a couple of seconds. And you guys can witness him turning into this almost like more than double of his size, both in width and height, of a hulking, very muscular of himself almost. But it's still a little bit twisted. Like half of his face is like this, not really like an abomination or anything, but like this very like ugly muscular part, with his eyes are like covered with like bulky muscles and everything. And
He took the roids!
yeah. Hold on. What was the oh yeah, you guys can see that his armor as well, this like plate armor he wore, is some of the bells that were holding them up, or like parts of it on his body, kind of pop off. So you guys can see that some of his armor falls off. Some still stays that can stay. During this transformation, you guys can also see that a good part of his surface on his skin kind of turns into this like very hardened scale, like some dragon almost. Not everywhere, of course, but most, like half of his face, like his shoulders, some parts of his arms, his legs, his body, like his belly, back, such, neck, the back of the neck, kind of gets this hardened scale. And he I'm not laughing, so don't worry.
Legendary actor.
My neck, my back, my
Let
my
me do this real quick. Where was it? Oh yeah,
everything is
hold on.
protected.
I'm gonna do this, and he gets back in a moment.
Also, while you're doing that, I like the
Boom.
fact that you sort of made up his last words, but nobody heard that because I was screaming all over it because I was checking if we got him because I couldn't see shit.
So, oh yeah, sorry, game's paused me now. I'm gonna replace. He had the 8 in the 1 second.
Do we roll new initiative?
No.
Or is
I'm gonna set his initiative.
The combat continues. I see.
Roid for initiative.
Roided initiative.
He stays in the same initiative because it's still him. So what? So last time, Angela, you sensed. Hold on, I need vision for a guy. Hold on, I didn't set this up. Fuck.
I think it was also
we
Angela
go.
who dealt
Okay.
the finishing blow in a sense.
I think yes. I don't exactly remember exactly how he died, but he had the hammer as well, like bonking him.
Hammer was the hammer. Is the hammer still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oryx. Sorry. Just on the side, if you go into the actor menus,
The what?
the actor menus, the actor
Right up?
menus on top left, top right.
Yes.
Sorry. Do you see
Yes.
a folder called for Augustus?
I do.
Okay. Do you see those 4 things in it?
Yes.
Okay. You had the force ballista, right?
I do believe so. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna place it here because you said that the thing is there and you have control over
Lovely.
it, you know, when it moves.
Oh, thank you.
Check its stats and everything of how much it can move, or like, you know, by, you know.
How do I do that though? How do I check the stat?
You...
Oh, I can do it like this. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah, you
Everything
can
is
also
10.
double click it and like check
That
its
AC.
stat page and such. I'm not sure how much can it move. I don't exactly see where the thing is, but yeah. Also, let me swap music. We're going for this now. Okay. Angela, from you, I need a... Before everything starts, 1 second. Oh, it's a bit loud. One moment. Okay, I don't want to take away the stream volume. Okay.
Epic music.
Oh yeah, okay. I have to tune that down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit loud, sorry, but it just kind of
It's
mixes like that.
can you give me this and this and what?
Since you already sent something, I need you to give me a perception check with advantage.
Okie doke. That's
Okay,
a
19. Okay. Angela, it's only for you. Nobody else knows about this. Or nobody else sees it or senses. You can feel a...
I couldn't hear you there for a second.
Oh, sorry. So it's only you that sees or senses this or feels this sort of. You or Angela, you would feel a rather big figure, a body shape, very shadow. It's like it's the best way I could actually almost describe it is you guys know from the Shangri-La, Shangri-La Frontier, that wolf thing, you know, that it melted in like the shadows thing, you know, so it was like occasionally not really visible in the darkness. It's like that sort of effect that you can
so-
occasionally see like a silhouette of something, but it like just it's like it's smoke almost nearly. So you with this perception you could pretty much put it together that there is a rather big animal almost brushing against your body right now that you can't see really, but you spot it for like a moment when it just sort of walked past you or sort of walked past you.
Oh,
Hold on, are we lagging or? Hold on, I don't know. Oh wait, voice is. Oh no, voice is lagging.
Oh.
Oh god. Yeah, yeah. Discord is. Hold on.
Let me check the stream.
Discord is dying.
No.
hello.
Yeah, Discord is
Discord had
dying.
really
Okay.
high
Yeah,
ping just now.
Discord died and now the connection is back. Okay.
The last thing I heard that some large animal is brushing up against Angela.
Yeah. Okay. Are we all back? Can we all hear properly now? Is everyone else lagging or like have low connection on Discord?
Seems to be okay for me.
Okay.
Okay for me.
Do it again now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just re-say the same thing in this case.
It's alright. It's alright. I think I've heard what you said.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it was basically like a big, large animal, like a four-legged animal that will brush against you.
Is it threatening me in any way? or
No,
is it-
you don't feel hostility from it.
Haven't you
I'm just
already
gonna
done this
let
now?
it walk by.
I need
And Angela just kind of puts her hands up like, oh, all right.
just kind of.
Wait, what happened? She turns around. Wait, what's happening back there?
As it basically brushed against you, you can just feel it that it just passes and like has no hostility toward you or anything, but it just walks past you. But you can just like basically for a momentarily, when it like touches light for a soft like millisecond or such, you can see this shape for that moment when it like touches the light around in the room occasionally, or like for that moment. I mean,
You are able to perceive its shape the moment it passes
yes,
by the
sort
light,
of, yeah.
but only for a moment.
It's like very very smoky, shadowy, kind of thing. Okay.
Yes.
Going back on the encounters thing. It was Augustus's turn now, right now. So it is
Okay.
your turn to do. By the way, I read up that the cannon action to like do something with a cannon, that is your bonus action, and you can still attack or like use a weapon or something like that. By the way.
Lovely. Okay, so
So Saros now looks fucking pissed, by the way. He's just this hulking abomination that is like, I don't know how many feet or how many meters fucking tall right now. And this doubles his size he was.
okay, so barring the momentary confusion, Augustus quickly snaps into action and takes a few steps back towards the light. Can I throw this lantern on him?
Now you can try.
Yeah, just to I want him to be in the light.
Yeah, you can throw. Just give me a normal dexterity throw.
Oh no.
Okay, you
Ow.
throw it. However, it will be thrown. I'm gonna move it sort of.
A moment. Shit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna wait.
Boy, I'm sure glad that he's over there and that I'm over here. And that he's the drow. And that I'm over here. And I just remembered there's a wolf that walked by me. What I want to know is, where's B? Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
didn't
big-
turn
the big
into a
chunker.
wolf.
That could save us.
Okay, so you throw the little lantern, and it lands next to well, his feet, and the lantern, however, breaks, but it still flickers light for momentarily for a couple of seconds, so it's gonna be on there for like 2 turns more, and then it will extinguish itself. Just saying, so you guys have 2 turns.
Okay, so that's completely fine.
Yeah, that was your
looking
action.
at the big chunker, I can probably see the scales.
Also, can you
Can I discern? Can I discern where there may be a weakness, like a place on the body that has? I can see that there's less of the scales. Like on the back or something?
give me a knowledge check or a intelligence check. That's technically knowledge.
Okay. Roll. Come on. Okay, that's 22.
Okay. You can see that he's more vulnerable around the insides of his arms. You know, like the inside looking part of the arms.
What?
You know where you don't have fucking hair on your arm, the inside, not the outer part of your arm.
The bottom part of the arm.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
bottom, whatever you call it.
I just to understand. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
You still have a bonus action for your cannon if you want to use it.
This may sound stupid, but this is a cave formation, right?
Yes.
We are in a cave. Above us, are there like stalactites?
No.
Stalagmites? No. Shit. Okay. Okay. Well, then I will take my cannon and yeah, I will command the Fennec Fox to bow down and shoot at the big hulk of meat in front of me.
Give me
I will press the T, and let me see how this works. So I normally just do the thing, right? Just Eldritch Cannon, or
whichever the attack spell thingy for it is.
I think it was this.
Whichever tells the damage because it rolls for attack too.
Okay, do I roll it?
Does it have a... What is the attack hit for it? Does it get extra? Can you roll for attack or just damage?
Just for damage.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe there is something else I'm missing.
Yeah, because you have to roll for hit too. You don't just roll for damage.
Yeah, that'd be too good.
Yeah, what is your...
If I can
Hold
press
on,
the guy.
trying to fucking click on you. What is your... Cannon?
No, the Force Ballista has an action.
Okay, can you use it or something?
I don't
Or-
know though.
Wait for... yeah.
Make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet of it. On hit, the target takes 2d8 force damage and attack as a creature is pushed away. I think I was making the flamethrower then. 2d8 flame damage. Yeah, that's a bit.
No,
I
because you
can't
are
click it.
with the cannon.
Did you do a normal like spell hit last time and then roll damage?
Oh, then
can do that.
I'm just checking what is his, like, I know it's a 1d20. I'm just checking if it what is the extras does it get? Does it say it anywhere in the features or anywhere at all?
Attack is +6.
Where the fuck is this thing? I think it just gets your... Wait, hold on. I think it's your proficiency and your intellect, so it's +6. So you can roll a 1d20 +6.
Oh,
That should be its hit, usually.
that's 17.
Okay, that will easily hit.
Okay, so I can roll the damage on it.
Yes.
In that case, where is it? It's this. This damage roll. Oof.
Okay,
Once.
takes...
That's 11.
Okay, 11. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so the Fennec Fox again bows down, and the small cannon just... You can see this charge of a small lightning bolt just fires at the target.
Okay.
Literally, like, running around it.
Before we finish, because you moved the lamp, I need you to give me a perception check with advantage right now.
Okay. I just need to go for this now. Perception, eh?
Yeah, you can also
Perception,
favorite
advantage.
perception checks as well. I can just click on the
Oh,
side.
that's not good. Oof.
Okay, 9. You kind of just
4.
feel a more like a wind movement next to you
Oh shit.
as you end your sort of turn.
A breeze. And yes, I
Yeah,
imagine.
sort of like a soft breeze. Okay, back to combat thing. Click. It is your turn.
This area over here is still considered complete darkness, right?
Yes, right now, yes.
I will move over here then. Let me open up my spreadsheet. First of all, he still has Hunter's Mark on him.
Should have, yeah. I think. Well, sort of. You should count it in.
And then I will shoot the guy.
Roll for it.
With advantage. 17.
Any extra damages?
Don't think so yet, at least. Oh, actually, might as well. Where is it? Just going to slap the dreadful ambusher damage on him first.
Okay, that's a 5 so far. Do you have damage for the Hunter Mark? Psychic damage, okay.
It's 5 force. No. 4 force damage, 5 psychic. And then let's see for the regular damage. That is a 10.
Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck.
Also, can I quickly say that I told everyone that the bottom of the hand seems to be undefended. Seems to be a weakness of sorts.
Expose weakness. Okay, so wait, hold on. What was the damage? So there was 10 piercing, 5 psychic, and because I don't see anything extra on my chat. I'm not sure if the game or Fungi rolls it for you for only yourself, because I can't see it.
I can see them all.
Because I only see the longbow damage.
I see Hunter's Mark 4,
Oh, okay,
I see
it's-
Longbow
oh,
10,
I had to
and
scroll
Dread
up.
Ambusher 5.
Okay, I had to.
10 piercing, 4
force,
force, and 5 psychic.
Okay, I just hate that I have to scroll up for Hunter's Mark. Sorry. Okay. Okay, that's all then. You used everything. Okay. Cyrus. It is back to Cyrus. He is enraged quite a lot. Let me check something real quick.
Even in a rage state, B is not looking so convinced right now.
Yeah, he's pretty pissed. He's pretty much just have this like bellowing, big loud voice and like kind of growly. His voice almost sounds like it's his previous voice plus like a deeper second voice, like it's like two voices talking at the same time as it talks. And he turns around and actually looks at Angela, and he just says, that just points at Angela basically before he moves to you and just quickly rushes to you and says that you reek from them.
He only moves 10 feet less than that, by the way.
That's fine because it's within easily.
Look into what's your chat.
Oh, that's not good. Ah!
It's B and the big chunker being enraged, looking at each other.
And
Yes.
let's
He's
see.
you, but bigger.
He will. Let me see. Yeah, he will use his attack. You can see his greatsword that was once slightly quite bigger now looks like a simple single little sword in his right hand, and you can see his big hulking muscular like left hand just being like almost like a mace, and he uses his sword to attack against you.
I am going to use my shield.
What does that do?
I should have read up on that, but I think there was something about defending with a shield.
Is the suggested to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, or did you mean that the shield master, or?
No, it's not
Or-
the thing about voiding, but I think like I can defend with a shield. I think.
Well, yeah, you can use, and it will give you. I think it gives him disadvantage on hit. Like, hold on. I think it's your dodge action or something. I'm not sure at this point because I don't have that. Yeah, they have disadvantage, so that's. But that's like, okay. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, that's. Yeah, I assume that will hit.
Yes!
Okay.
Somehow.
That will strike down with both the damage, and he will also use his smite, his wrathful smite. Okay, that's 15.
Boy.
Well, there is 12 slashing damage and 3 necrotic damage, so it should be halved to 1 necrotic in the end, because you have necrotic resistance. And he will also use the wrathful smite against you. Oh, hold on. Do you want to roll for the wisdom saving throw there in the menu or in the log?
Okay. Yes. Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. You will be frightened until the next turn, I think.
Get him off of me! Get him off of me! Get him off
Actually,
of me!
for 1 minute, yeah. And let's see the damage as well from it. It will be necrotic, so you will have to halve it. That is 3 necrotic damage extra.
So in total, how much damage was that?
12 slashing and 4 necrotic.
16.
Yeah, 16 in
Okay.
total. Okay, and he will try to use his other arm to basically grapple you while you are frightened and standing still.
I had 19 temporary hit points, so
Yes, you just take it from that, because that's first.
okay. Okay, so I have 3.
So you're frightened. However, you were still dodging. So I need a strength roll with. Where the fuck do I click for the strength roll? Hold on. Ah, there we go. Disadvantage.
Strength roll with a disadvantage.
No, just that's for me.
Oh.
Okay. I need you to give me a. Hold on. Frightened. Oh my god. What does it do again? Okay, you have disadvantage, so I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you are frightened. Okay, you are grappled by
Nice.
it. He basically just has his hawking hands around you and just picks you up for now and just holds you.
Release me, you brute!
He pretty much just says that you reek from their smell. Which one do you follow? And
Yeah.
that's his turn.
A
B.
tooth fairy.
Whose turn it is?
It's your turn, B.
Okay. B will shout after Angela, no! And I will run up to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do a reckless strike.
Okay, let's see. Ooh.
Oh, fuck. For fuck's
that
sake.
will hit.
Oh, nice.
Guess we don't have to use Grace.
Yeah, I could have done 2 damage.
Well, you had advantage anyway, so yeah. It's kind of used up. Because you could have gotten advantage with
That is 14 damage. 14 slashing damage.
14, okay.
Let go of her!
You guys can notice that his scaly armor quite takes the hits from both arrows and quite resistance against normal weapons, seemingly. It's kind of just like sparkling fire almost when you hit it with the slashing damage as well, or like slashing as well.
Okay, as a bonus action, can I bite him?
You can do anything as bonus action.
Huh.
And you will have advantage still on that too if you wish. On this one attack.
Nah, I won't bite him.
Okay.
Bites into the scaly skin, breaks
Yeah,
his teeth.
these teeth fall out. End of my turn.
Okay. Angela, it is your turn. You are frightened. You can... you actually grappled.
I'm frightened and grappled.
Yes. Against grapple, you can get out with a athletics check. So yeah, athletics check.
Mm-hmm. Okie doke. This is with a disadvantage, right?
Unfortunately, yes, because of the frighten right now. Hey, mainstream.
Would an 18 do
Oh
it?
my god. Okay, gonna roll against that because it is supposed to hold you. Let's see. In the situation, he's gonna. Yeah, I've rolled with disadvantage because isn't that? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Even with disadvantage, I rolled a 20 and an 18. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey,
You are still being held.
Yes, I'm
and
struggling to.
Now you can
get out of
roll
this
against the frightened effect first, still, regardless. Because
Okay.
that's more of a mental, and I need a wisdom saving throw for you. If it's above 13, you should be
With a
good.
disadvantage still?
Yes, unfortunately, because of frightened. Frightened is a bit of a bitch. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
It's a 20.
Oh, okay. You are not frightened anymore. At least.
no, you're angry.
You're still held by the guy high up. He just like raises you up like some cop basically holding you like that.
She like her arms are like tied by his grip strength. Just okay. So
Look at
he's.
D&D chat.
What did you post? Shut up, Shy. Shy just puts up a little gif of a wave flailing
tube
tube man.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to describe?
Yeah, no, so her arms are basically pinned down to her sides as this gargantuan creature. It's no longer the drow that we once knew. Is grasping around her like in a bear hug, keeping her tied as she struggles and kicks. And she's no longer fearful of this thing, more desperate to just get out of its grasp. She's going to cast Toll the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to scream. This unholy scream is going to permeate, and he has to roll 1d8 necrotic damage. Or I have to roll that. And if he's rolling... If he has health missing, he takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He has health missing, so I can roll.
He has
for
health
it.
missing. So I'm going to roll this.
So do I have to roll for the wisdom saving throw first, or?
Yes, let me see. The target must succeed a saving throw.
Okay. Let me roll for him. It's normal.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Okay.
Critical success.
What happens if it's saved though? Does it just miss?
I
Wait,
think
why
it
was
misses,
that
yeah.
saving throw roll as
Okay.
Angela? I'm confused.
Yeah, so she screams, and the sound of bells starts to fill the room, but nothing happens. He doesn't release his his grip on her.
Well, it's kind of fitting because he's also quite necrotic in some sense, so you could probably explain it like that. But yes, okay. Do you end your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, my spiritual weapon is going
Oh
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
bump
right,
on
yeah, yeah.
ahead.
That is right after it. Yeah. So I need you to roll. Oh, what was the roll?
There's a concentration roll first, though, right?
Yeah, that's actually true. You have to roll for the concentration break, if it breaks or not.
What would that be again?
Didn't? Oh, right.
You should have a concentration button under your saving throws for that.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
Should I roll this with a disadvantage because that was what was happening before?
No, just normal because that's a different thing.
10.
Okay. Is that well? You took more damage than 10, so that will break your concentration, unfortunately.
Yeah, the weapon fizzles out and disappears.
Okay.
It crumbles into spectral dust.
Just.
Does it? Because for me it shows up as green, and when I did my concentration rolls that way, when it showed up as red and failed, it automatically cancelled the spell for me.
Yeah, that happens when you do it in the after your damage taken thing. That I think it's kind of wonky, honestly. In Foundry, it's a bit wonky. Okay. Do you end your turn then with that?
Yep.
Okay. So as that happens, before Augustus will continue, you will see, since they are in the light, you see a shadowy, this big behemoth, like shadowy figure, kind of like jumping through this light that you guys are still having there from the lamp that Augustus threw onto the floor or the ground. And both Angela and B, you would see momentarily this like big creature just jumping over both Saros, you and B and Angela as well. And the very moment it like seems to land, just turns around for flickering through this shadow. And while both Saros is looking at Angela and kind of like occupied with B from like defending himself, from the back you guys can see what appears to be Ashira, the wolf.
Sheila!
And she is very silent. Actually, I'm gonna roll for a thing. 1 second. No, it's actually not, because his passive perception is not there. Okay, so she is not noticed yet by him. And
Sheila, baby!
B and Augustus, I need you to give me a insight check right now, just a normal one. No disadvantage, no advantage, nothing.
Inside. Ah.
Not you, B and... Oh, wait, what did I say? Oh, did I say B and Augustus? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
B and
fine.
Angela?
Then Angela too. Because...
Okay, so mine instead of
No, that's fine, because you're also there technically. You could see it.
I rolled 17.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's happening sort of in the light. If I don't want to feel left out, do I get to roll as well?
You are not close enough to exactly save. Yeah, you're not from the front. That's why I wanted B and Angela originally. Okay.
Okay. Shoes getting crowded in here, though.
B, mostly you would see. So what happens is that you can see as Ashira lands behind while still flickering as like a shadow, and then appearing out of the shadow. You can see her gigantic jaws like hanging over his head, like a bear trap almost. Just mouth completely open, and she looks at both Angela and B. However, B, well, slightly Angela too, if you would convey it to each other somehow. B mostly you get the sense when she looks at you that she is waiting for a command. She will not attack, she will stay still as precisely she can. You can see it from her intentions, and she just has her big teeth with gigantic fangs like a bear trap just set above Ceres's head right now, just open. And that's it, and I'm gonna just roll for her thing. Actually, I'm gonna put her to the end of the queue, because that's technically her there. Okay, and that was her. Okay, Augustus. You would also see, like, you guys would see Ashira now, so both Click can see, but only B could see, and probably Angela, if B sort of able to convey to Angela without, making, making Ceres notice Ashira. But B would see the intention that she will not attack until commanded or such.
Yeah, B would relay, like, Ashira is here ready, and with sign language.
Okay. Alright.
Augustus is just confusing. Look like, what the hell? What is this spell?
It's
This
just
is and B is doing.
He's still the only one that actually knows sign language, right?
Yeah.
He's just throwing hands and everything. Huh?
And just like, what the fuck did you told about? Okay, Augustus, it is your turn. Do you attack or
Okay,
do
so
anything?
from the shadows, seeing the enemy, like in dim light, but still seeing him in light, and that him being a big chunker, I will pull out my gun and just get to my knee, and just try to really aim. I use the chair next to me to basically like put my hand on the chair with the gun and just properly aim it to steady my aim, and I do try to shoot him in a weak spot if I can.
Okay, roll for hit, but if you roll the hit, give it a situational +4 to bonus hit.
So I just do 4.
Yeah, just into the
Normal.
situational thing. Just give it a
And that
+4.
is 18.
Yeah, that will hit.
Nice. And the
Roll for
damage is 0. That's
No, that is 10.
No, that's
Yeah.
max. Okay.
Oh, that's
he's
10.
in.
10 plus 2. Actually, I think it's +1. Should it be +1 extra for being infused? I'm not sure if the infusion is in it.
Wait, the infusion?
Yeah, because the gun is infused to +1 attack and damage.
I think it counted it in.
Okay,
your-
then
Yeah,
that's
it's 12
that's the-
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 12 damage. That's the best I can do with the gun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You can see that the bullet doesn't really pierce him, but it does hurt him quite a lot. But it just kind of ricochets slightly off, like after it breaks on his scaly skin, and like other skin parts kind of just like, you can see
Yes.
that he's quite
Scales
resistant to quite of this regular weaponry.
Yeah, but like a bunch of the scales, I feel like would fall off from that.
No, it would harm you a little bit.
Okay.
Obviously.
And just as I shoot, half a second later, the Fennec Fox will bow down once again and shoot a red ball with lightning sailing about it at the enemy as well. So let me check that out again.
Just don't forget to roll for it if you are using or if you are doing anything through it.
1d20 plus 4?
+6 is your
Plus
hit, I think, because it's supposed to be your intellect.
19.
Okay, that will hit him.
Wait, my intellect is plus 4.
Yeah, and you have a proficiency bonus of +2, and they
+2, yeah, okay.
add together to +6.
So that will hit. And come on. Hit
At least
some
last time when I read it, it was like that. So yeah. I will just run with it right now, and later I will just look it up.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, that is actually not something he will do. Okay.
I rolled an 8 on one of those. That was real nice.
That actually hurts him quite. He almost like actually that's enough for him that he also lets go. Actually, was he still holding Angela?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was.
Yeah. Okay. He
Yeah.
will let go of you. He actually ricochets like not ricochet. Kind of like gets like the impact and just like point. He just lets go of you
he
as well.
staggers.
So yeah, not grappled anymore either. He will momentarily like fall onto his knees like for a second and just stand up again and just like just getting angrier from this, and he just like shouts at like, "You will not stop me from this. I will not let this chance go." Well, let go of this chance or whatever. I can't really give it a speech.
We'll try to taunt it. Like, your chance is long over, old man! And that's the end of my turn.
He pretty much just says that my chance to join the 8th, I will not give up on this chance. Basically. I can't really give it a proper speech because he's not my kind of personality.
I guess I'll definitely counts it.
Click, it is your turn.
Where is it?
Nice side.
Yeah, Cleek is in the corner taking a piece. Ah.
Someone's frying chicken over here. I'm going to shoot him again.
Yippee. Oh.
Okay. That will not hit.
Oh. Ricochets of the scales.
Yeah, it just pretty much breaks upon impact of his scale. Do you have any way to reroll such, or was it?
Check.
Because I think as a Gloomstalker you can do one miss reroll, no? Doesn't it say?
Yeah, I think, but that's a higher level feature.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay.
So, well. Can I do anything else?
Oh no. Well, you don't really have too much to be fair to an attack, unless it's like a bonus action if you can't attack again.
Yeah, no. That's it for me.
Okay. It is Saros. Okay. Saros is just angry, well, still angry, just hulking abomination at this point. He will just look at B and just like, you! Just, that's it. And will use Vampiric Touch against you.
Yeah, he has advantage.
Yes, hold on, I'm checking. Okay, cast spell. Attack. Advantage in the case. Oh, actually, forgot to target you, but yes, I guess. 26 will hit you, right?
Nah, doesn't hit.
Okay, damage. Normal. You did 3d6. Okay, that is 11 necrotic damage, and he heals for half of it. That is 6.
That is half.
5. Yeah, okay, that's half done. Okay. So he heals 3 then. Actually, no, it's 5. Yeah, it's 2 plus 2. Okay, heals 2 back a little bit. All right. And 1 second. He can actually. Alright, well, I guess apart from that, he will just strike down at you, and kind of that's it. Just does the unarmed strike. Sees the other.
Okay.
Let's see, will this hit you? Does he still have advantage against you, or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. He will just try to punch you. 9 won't hit, I guess.
Doesn't
Okay.
hit.
Yep, he just completely just like, whoa. I guess he's just too tall and just too small.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. B, it is your turn to retaliate, I guess, in a sense.
Yes, I will hit him back. And I will yell, scream back at him, you! And
You.
yeah, and I will do it recklessly.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Where are my crits? I need some crits right now. That would be 13.
Okay, 13, 7, okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll for concentration if he breaks it or not. Okay, he retains the concentration, okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Angela, you are free now and you're still there.
Angela is going to shoot him in the face
Oh.
with a ray of enfeeblement.
Oh, okay.
Yes, get blasted, dweeb. He has to make a DC Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. That's a 20.
Fuck!
I think that's just not against the damage, no? It's like against
No,
poison or
it's
something?
still take on a so on a successful save, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Try to remind me about that as well, okay. Okay, so all he does right now, because he saved, is that he just have disadvantage on the next attack roll then.
He just
okay.
has a disadvantage on his next attack roll, yes.
Okay. Anything else? Do you have bonus action or something?
No.
Okay. In that case, then we move to Ashira will skip the turn. It's still just standing still with jaws open like a bear trap above his head. Augustus, it is your turn.
Okay.
He is
Stay there,
looking
like-
quite damaged as well. Like
Yeah,
I
I
have
just-
to say.
Don't even move. Just completely same stance and just keep on shooting.
Mm-hmm. You can roll it with the same extra bonus to hit.
Okay, and that is.
It's a +4 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
definite hit.
There we go. Good.
And the damage.
Nice.
Oh my god, you're rolling
Let's
max
fucking go
intelligence,
12
okay.
again.
It
If
will
being in the
be
position, just
obviously
continue shooting.
hard, but still, it's pretty good. Okay,
So it's
he
6.
to stay.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'm gonna roll for against concentration break. Oh my god, you actually wait. No, that will save because it's hard. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
That's it.
okay.
Okay.
And I will. Yeah, the Fennec Fox will just head bound down and just the cannon continues shooting.
20 plus 6 to hit.
So that's. Bam. Oh,
Oh,
no!
damn.
Critical fail. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Well, how could I handle this? Hold on, because that's a critical failure. Let's
shoot the dog,
go with the failure.
Yeah, it could be jamming, or it could hit someone else.
Okay, I will roll actually a 1d6 to have a chance to not hit anyone.
Okay.
I will go in order as everyone stands. 1 will be Angela, 2 will be Saros, 3 will be B, and then 4 will be Ashura. And 5 and 6 will be nobody at all.
Okay.
So it's a 1.
Oh, I hit Angela?
Oh no.
Yes.
The tradition
Oh,
continues.
damn.
Always on the same spot on her head.
Okay.
Wait,
nine
what
damage.
was that?
Well, what was it? Oh, nothing.
The dent on Angela's head.
The little
goes
cannon
because-
missed its shot and will hit you instead for half the damage, though. Half the damage you will take.
Yes,
Now
the
for the
Actually,
damage, you roll the net
actually,
20.
Angela, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good thing to do. I
If
will
you
do that
fail
right
it, you will
now.
take half damage. If you succeed against me, okay, I'm gonna roll as well.
on.
And I rolled a 7. Okay, you take no damage. Okay. Then we are fine.
Angela is like, wait, what was that noise? And, and she like ducks her head like really quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this red ball with red lightning crackling around just flies above your head.
I was half expecting him to shoot Ashira, who's just sitting there with her
Ooh.
mouth open. He just boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
And
be...
this prompts Augustus to just meanly shoot a look at the Fennec Fox, and the Fennec just starts just shivering and just sweating.
All right, Click, it is your turn. Sort of seems quite damaged, you know, some of the scales have been broken off from all the slashes and shooting already.
I'm shooting him again, or I'm at least trying to.
That hits, yes, that will hit.
Good.
Pam, 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 pam.
Ah, get the stupid Hunter's Mark on here again.
Yeah, just let me know for the Hunter's Mark damage, because I can't follow it at this point. Or you can just do that or something, I don't know. Oh, that's a 5. Hold on, yeah. Okay, that will be a 5 force, guaranteed. Because force is force. And
10 piercing.
10, okay, that's will be fine. Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay. He takes those hits quite not so gracefully. He's kind of like, again, just kind of groaning from the pain. She's just like he's just kind of just like he's pretty much just angry, you know, the thing of
He's not only bulging up, he also switched gender. Oh no.
no, he sorry, he's more of this, no, this cannot be the end of it, I will not fall here, you know, sort of speech. And
Only the first time.
it is his turn now, and he will use, because his concentration is still up. Actually, hold on, let me roll a... Oh, I wish I would know on NPCs where the fuck is the concentration thing. Hold on, yeah, there we go. Normal. Do you break it or... Okay, it stays. Okay, so he will recast the Vampiric Touch on B.
No thanks.
And I will just use the damage point. Oh, no, I have to attack. Does he still have advantage against you for attack?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. He actually has disadvantage this time because of the Enveloping Ray. Or whatever it was called. Okay, that's a 1 that will miss. Okay. And
You're welcome, B.
Critical failure, he sucks life from himself.
Yes. Okay, that's actually critical failure. Okay. The fuck could I do for a Vampiric Touch though? That's a bit of a weird thing.
He gives me health.
Like the magic rebounds made transfer and
Explodes in his hand.
he gets hit.
The spell explodes in his hand.
Yeah, a rebound.
You know what? Yeah. Let's just do
Also his hand
for.
off.
So I'm gonna roll for damage, but don't take it. I'm just gonna roll for the damage part. Like you don't have to, you know. And he will take. Yeah. Okay. That's.
Can I do a roleplay flavor thing here?
Yeah, he will try to basically touch you, and like you can see this necrotic hand like reaching up to you and just trying to do this thing.
Yeah, and when he touches me, he doesn't feel B's life force. In the rage, he would see a ferocious demonic bear entity who is not giving even a drop of health to him, just growling at his face.
Just a big demonic bear standing behind you. Just like, back off, this one's mine.
Yeah,
That'd be
he is pretty much just kind of slightly recoils, like his hand kind of just like flinches back from it. It's just like he's just confused a bit, like, what was that? You know. And he will still use his thing because this is just a bonus spell action. The concentration. He will instead then use his weapon to strike down on you with a smite.
Is that still on disadvantage?
No, because that's just the next attack.
Oh, okay.
So does he have advantage against you still
Yes.
because of the rage? Okay. Please don't be a crit. Please don't be a crit. Please don't.
That's a crit. You rolled a 1 and you rolled a 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, okay, I will. Okay.
We're having really funny rolls today.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's see how much is it because he's also using.
Oh!
Because he's
fuck.
also using the smite regardless. But wait, hold on. I know that you will take some of this half, right? Or something like all
Yes.
or everything. Okay.
Everything.
Because it's a 21 slashing and 9 necrotic. Does necrotic is also halved and everything?
Yes.
Okay. And he will also use Wrathful Smite, the last. Can you roll for the wisdom saving throw? To not be frightened?
At this rate, B is going to be halved as well.
Okay, okay. Then the damage. That's against the frightened. Oh my god. That also gets halved to 2 then.
Okay, so that is 17 damage to me.
Yep. That's quite a blow. You could just see him getting angry after, like his arm are just like flinching off or like recoiling from you, trying to steal your health, some of your health. And he's angry, just grabs his sword and just like strikes down like in the Shangri-La thing, with the clear sky strike. Literally
The
just doing
blow,
that. Yeah.
The blow sends B into a roll, and there's like blood splattering all around, but he still managed to get up on his feet and be ready for his turn.
Okay. That's all his actions. Actually, no. Because he can attack twice. However, he will now see. I mean, he's still angry at both of you, so he will use the next attack against Angela, however. And he will also use his sword against you. And the sword attack. Normal. That is a 19. Does 19 hit you?
That matches.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll for damage, just normal. I'm glad that was not a crit. That is 12 slashing, and you get 1 necrotic because it's 2.
Okay, so 13.
So it's 13 in total.
I've taken 2 crits from this guy.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. He pretty much just lets out a whole of well, not really a whole, but like a whole groan sort of thing. Okay, you also keep up your concentration. All right.
Wait, what?
Oh, you.
Oh, right, the Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yeah. Wait.
He is now missing both of his arms, but
You rolled a
He's about to
Constitution
scratch.
saving throw. Was that what I needed to roll?
Yeah. That's what it rolls
right,
for
okay.
concentration.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. It's all good.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a concentration because you can use it on your next attack to like reactivate it again for a hit, and then you can also use another action as well because that's just a concentration thing.
Yeah.
Okay. B, it is your turn. He's just growling loudly. You can just hear this bellowing sound from him.
the bloody mess that is B, like his joints hardly keeping on place, we'll go for a reckless attack.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled 20.
That hits. Almost
you-
critted. Almost critted.
Yeah, you rolled 20 and 1. I rolled 19 and 2.
Yeah, that's funny.
You are not the same.
Almost. Okay, let's see the damage.
16.
Okay, 16. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's roll for that. Does he break the concentration? And that will not. Okay, yeah, that saves because it's hot. Okay. God, keeping track of things. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, good. He still has his vampire concentration up. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Just surviving.
He is pretty much on his knees right now, and he's just like kind of collapsing. He's sort of wherever you guys were hitting him on the scales now. He's just kind of like bleeding down, or like you can see the blood like flowing down between the scales and such as well. But he's still holding the weapon firmly and trying to hold his stance, but he's definitely in a very, very bad shape.
I would actually like to say, as a bonus action, be able to all of a sudden go, Ashira, no, don't paint yourself.
Sorry, what was it? Because it was a little bit hard to hear. Sorry.
Ashira, no, do not paint yourself.
Okay. In that case, the next one is Angela.
Angela is going to lunge at this man. Her eyes turn red as she goes a little feral as
Oh.
B gets the snot kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Don't you dare lay a hand on B! And she's going to swipe at him with her claws, do a little attack.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is a 20.
Oh, that will hit.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Also, you guys can see a orange, what is called a minotaur peeking through the wounds that we have suffered.
Oh no.
Angela doesn't see this. She's too focused on beating the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see the damage.
Roll damage. Oof. That's 6.
Okay.
She's basically just like thrashing at them.
Mm-hmm.
And as a little extra thing, she is also going to use her shield, which is she's basically going to. Okay, you have to make a strength saving throw from me. DC 8 plus my strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
Wait. So I do just a normal saving throw, and you have to check. Okay, that's a 2 for me.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it.
That's a 9 completely.
She is going to basically clamber up onto this man and force him to the ground as she's on top of him, her eyes red with fury that her friend is being mauled this way.
Mm-hmm. So
She's going to, she pins him.
Okay, he will be. Is it prone?
Prone,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to reactivate your ray of enfeeblement because you will have advantage against him in this case?
Yes, I do.
Or well, he will have disadvantage against the saving throw.
It basically, as she's thrashing at them, this green glow of the enfeeblement just kind of pulses through her hands.
Can you reactivate the thing so I can roll on the thing? Or
how do I reactivate it?
That's a good question. How that works exactly? Are you able to recast the spell on? Or That's the problem. But once we use the button, it's kind of not... Wait. No, never mind. Can I find your spell again? Hunter's Mark, Eldritch Canal.
So the concentration
never mind.
duration,
Okay. Found it.
During this time, it also subtracts 1d8 from all its damage rolls.
Wait. Hold on. Quickly checking. Oh, okay. So it's not damage. This thing. Okay. Let me roll with a disadvantage. I found your ray of enfeeblement. Disadvantage. It will be a 9 and a 6. Okay, so I fail it, so you get to do that. And can you roll for that? Hold on. Where is the... Oh, fuck, where is it? I hate it that I have to... Okay. Can you roll that 1d8 or whatever, just normally then?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, we'll see. Not like I feel like it will really matter in the end, but, you may never know. Okay. Okay, that will be the subtract. Okay. That all done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ashura skips. August, it is your turn. You can see that he's prone, so you have advantage to hit him.
Angela's sitting on top of him.
Can I quickly ask, does Shocking Grasp get any bonus to damage from intelligence or anything? Or is it just
unless it says no.
Okay, never mind then. Then yeah, continue aiming and shooting.
Roll with advantage hit.
Why won't you die? $16.
That hits.
Okay.
Come on. Let's see damage.
From 10s to 1s. Yeah, 3 damage. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, and the cannon.
Yep, he's pretty much on the last of his breath. He's just
21?
murmuring. That will hit. He's just murmuring and growling on the floor. Pretty much just his last words that he tries to utter or like mutter, but just nothing really comes out anymore.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. 21.
Okay.
Yeah, right next to B's head, the shot just hits him as he's prone.
Yep, that kills him. Bum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the balls flies through him, and you can see a big hole that's charred that goes into his innards.
Then he gets back up and he rolls out even more. And now he's
Oh no.
4x4 spaces big and.
So, what happens is that his body, sort of, once he reaches the point of death, oh my god, I can't talk. His body sort of shrinks down to its regular size first. You can see it just like goes back, all the muscle just goes into like decays away, and his body pretty much just turns into dust with no words to it, leaving a sword behind, mostly himself on the ground. And before we get there, however, Augustus, can you give me a Arcana check with advantage?
Oh, yes, please. Wow, 1 and 4. That's 10.
Okay. Where his body was previously, I'm going to just move it here, where you've seen the light. There is still
Yes.
this ethereal necrotic light beam that now, after his death, is sort of starting to sort of flicker out. However, you can feel your gun nudging you toward this light.
Aw, what the f... What in the goddamn?
It's pretty much
Augustus
shaking in your
slowly-
hand, and it's just almost like trying to drag you
Just
toward
kind
it.
of dragging me towards the lights as Augustus slowly follows the gun into the light.
Do you let go of the gun?
Yes.
What happens
Does it
is
float up?
that your gun gets out of your hand and sort of just floats there in the middle of this light, this sort of weird source of power kind of thing that I could describe. And what you would see for the next few seconds is that your pistol, the front of the pistol and the chamber, the front of the pistol kind of like disassembles itself, like this very steampunky way, it just makes like a circle, and the chamber pops and like snaps into the middle of them, almost like making like some sort of like a magical circle. And you can see how the beam of light, a part of it just gets like sort of like almost like sucked into it, but then the beam of light also just like fades and like flickers out afterward as well. But some part of it is like almost like absorbed or absorbed into the chamber, and you can see momentarily that in the chamber, out of the 6 slots, there is a magical necrotic green-looking bullet that pops into it. And then the chamber snaps back to its original place in the pistol, and it reassembles itself. However, the only difference you see for now is that your pistol has the metallic parts have a little bit of a necrotic hue to it, like this greenish necrotic hue. It has no real aura or anything, like it doesn't glow, but when you see it under the light, the metallic part has this like greenish hue. Like some necrotic metal kind of thing.
Wait, so it glitters kind of green in light.
Yes, like when like something is shiny and it sometimes have like different colors, like that's what I mean.
Or rest metal.
Yeah.
As it's face down, I just grab it and I just stare at it in confusion. Like, I've never heard about any of this. What just happened? and Augustus will contemplate this for a few moments.
Okay. The rest of you combat is over, obviously. The thing I could describe is right now that Ashura is kind of calmed down and she just closes her jaw and just
She's still sitting there waiting for a command.
I'm gonna just place like the body here.
Can you hear me to now?
Yeah.
Can I go home?
That she just let me think real quick. Hold on. Sorry. She just says she has still this very calm, soothing voice of, "I didn't know you would be able to do this. I am impressed."
B stabs the ground where the pieces of armor lay.
And Angela is also stabbing the ground.
Yeah, a couple of times, and B actually like the tip of his sword snaps off, and he throws the sword to the side and grabs the other sword and stabs. So we did it a few times also.
You Arthas music.
Angela breaks out of her fugue state. It's just looks at B for a second, and then hugs him.
Yeah, B stops the stabbing. Right now he was stabbing the ashes with the guy's own sword, and he just like leans into Angela and calms under rage and actually like started to like sob that I was talking we were fucking dying.
Angela just glues B's limbs back on that were cut off earlier.
Oh yeah, that is so kind. Yeah, B is hugging Angela.
We made the bad man go away.
I really hated you.
I really hated him.
Yeah, me too.
Also, beside in the cave, meaning as previously saying, on his desk that he was sitting next, or sitting at, it's mostly for B because B was there technically first in a sense. You guys can see a couple of bit of extra loot sort of around or on that desk, and there are quite a lot of documents as well and papers on his desk left over. Also, B, can I assume that you picked up his sword fully? Or took his sword?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take it that I will keep it as this. It will be an unidentified greatsword for you for now.
It would have
sort
been
of.
such a kick in the balls if the sword just disappeared with him, right?
I was half expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah, the rest of the things, if you guys are looking for loot, it will be quite visible that again everything will be or is on his previous desk where it was. Ashira, she is just very calmly kind of just like sits down and just waits and kind of just looks around what's happening here. Not really giving more attention to things too much.
Yeah, B would let other people to be doing the looting while he is kind of like focusing on staying alive.
You guys have the ability to short rest, by the way.
Awesome.
Here, if you wish to, because no hostility or anything, you guys can spend a bit of time here.
Everybody for a short rest?
Angela's gonna ask the wolf, would it be okay if we have a little rest?
The wolf just looks at you like, oh, absolutely.
She lies down in its fluff.
She pretty much just lies down a little bit, and just like every dog would do, and just like flat out and on the ground.
Rest. Yippee!
Yeah, B would lean on the wolf and just take a breather.
Augustus is gonna look around the place, seeing lots of documents.
Is the other desk?
I mean, this one as well, but both.
Yeah, it's just as visual. You will. By the way, hold on. Let me just go in a slight order, real quick. B, do you try to, because it's kind of like short resting, like you guys are resting, do you try to spend your time with the sword to try to understand its any sort of possible properties?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I will count that in soon. Okay. Augustus, for you, if you basically investigate. Oh, hold on, just trying. Oh my God,
Investigation.
no. As you are investigating the desk, you can find a load of documents as well. Looking around on the desk and in its drawers and a couple of places, approaching the chair, you can also see a cloak rested on it too. Even by just going or like touching it accidentally, to like pull away the chair, you will notice that it has a bit of a magical properties. Would you pick up the cloak, or like just like
Yeah,
loot
like
it
as I'm walking
like in a
towards-
sense of to like loot it? Would you do that?
Yes, I would walk towards the table, and the moment that I would touch the chair to pull it back and feel anything magical coming from the cloak, I would definitely get instantly interested.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give it to us. 1 second. This thing. Let's use it. It will be an unidentified cloak for you for now. And as you look around in the drawers first, or I will get back to the documents and stuff. Looking around in the drawers of this desk, there is like 6 drawers, 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. You can find a couple of gemstones as well. You can find a few healing potions, and you can find two scrolls that seems to be magical scrolls, and a extra sort of peculiar looking, like silvery, liquid looking elixir in one of them.
Poured everything,
Okay,
and we'll go through it slowly.
So you can you give me, however, a intelligence check for the gemstones?
20. That's
Okay,
20.
that's pretty good. Okay, so taking a look at the gemstones, you would notice them that they are a amethyst, moonstone, and lapis lazuli. Do you loot them, or do you take them for now?
Yes.
Okay, I will just put them into your inventory for now.
Very appreciated.
And hold on,
I
let
can
me give them a quick thing, because this is their values, and yeah, that's okay. That's actually there, and this is supposed to be. Yeah,
Ooh,
there we
the
go.
amethyst looks pretty.
Okay, so you recognize that the amethyst is quite a sort of expensive gemstone, worthing around 100 gold easily. It's a moonstone that is about half its price, and a lapis lazuli that is a bit more common, that is worth about 10 gold. Beside that, the elixir that you loot, you can recognize it as a elixir or a potion of hill giant strength. And beside that, there is 3 healing potions. I'm gonna put it greater healing potions actually. I'm gonna place 3 of them here for you. And hold on. These 2 spell scrolls, you would upon examining them with your knowledge and slightly opening them, but not chanting them or anything, obviously. You can see them that one of the spell scrolls is a prayer of healing, and the other one is a misstep scroll. And
Okay.
Yep, that's beside that, if you go back to the documents now I'm going for that because that's in a different thing for me. Will you take documents that are like more how to say that? So can I assume that Augustus will take or look around for the documents that like maybe they have some sort of information, like extra
During
information?
the short rest, yes. Because while others are recovering, since they took a pretty big beating, and Augustus is relatively fine,
Okay.
I would spend the time rummaging through and analyzing things while they recover.
Okay. For now, I will give you.
And If I may, I would also give the potion. Since I have the potion, like those two greater healings, and I know that they are, I would definitely give one to Angela and one to B because they seem to always get in trouble.
You
I
guys
would
can
just walk
trade
over
anyway,
and be
so
like,
that should be fine.
yeah. Hey guys, I found these. These will come in use to you more than to me.
I think B should have one of those. Yes.
Yeah, so I will give one to Angela, and then while B is just like groaning, like, I'll just quickly stash it in his pocket somewhere.
Yeah.
So for you, Augustus, I will place. It will be between your loot. I can't really change it, unfortunately, the category. Or can I? Don't think I can change because it's just junk. Yeah, I can change. Okay, there's not many categories I can use. Okay, it will go between your junk items, but I will place it at the very bottom in order, sort of, because that's how I have it. So these are the documents you would end up finding more peculiar among everything. There is actually quite a lot of documents on the desk. And I will place everything there. There we go. And those are all things you find that might be useful for the party at any time or might be interesting for any sort of information.
Oh, okay. I'll be going through those.
And if you guys want to share, I can also give it to everyone else as well, so everyone can read it easily. Do you guys wish to take a copy of each, so you guys can individually read them as well?
Could you just give it to everyone, and I'll just say that I read through them and I bought everyone, so everybody can watch and look at them whenever they want.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna take Angela.
Damn it, Angela! Take your goddamn medicine.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
There we go.
Just splash the potion in her face.
That's rude.
With the tar, that would not be very helpful.
And for B, you just pour it over his cut off limbs and just glue them back on.
Oh, and I also pet Sheila. Is it Shira? I thought it was Sheila.
Ashira.
Ashira. Okay, I pet Ashira. Okay, I need to change that in my notes. Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm doing B right now. There is a B.
She thinks you're cheating on her with a different wolf.
I wish I could just mass move items, but apparently I can't select more. At least I haven't found a way to select more items at once and just pull, like, drag and drop them. So I have to do it one by one, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. They will be just as distinction. I call them just quarry documents and letters and whatever, just quarry for the location. Just for clarity's sake, of where they were found and such. The order is like whatever order. I just number them, so you can keep track of which what. Okay, I think everyone should have it now, or have them, rather.
Yours.
Augustus, would you just because of your little pistol, would you also spend like about half an hour to an hour, or in your short rest to try to figure out what sort of like extra happened to your pistol?
Yes. Being that Augustus saw what happened, like he was literally in front of the gun as it disassembled in front of me, and he could just see all of the pieces because he knows the gun inside and out. Like he has been cleaning it for years, and seeing what parts were affected, he would definitely just take the gun apart and just try to look at the parts and just try to figure out what the fuck actually happened to those.
Okay, but first of all, I would say that you actually cannot seem to take the pistol apart by all means, apart from what would mechanically just like click out. Even if
you're
you
doing the regular, just like wait, what this always why is this part not coming off? What the fuck?
And can you actually give me a Arcana check, just a normal one for this case?
Come on, one good Arcana roll. There we go. Dirty 20.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, you would after some self-studying with your weapon, you would see or sort of understand with some time that somehow your pistol has absorbed a necrotic attribute to it, and I will actually one moment. I will just move this here as a cool. Oh, where did I put it? Hold on. there, and I will give you this, and I will remove this there. Well, I just put it in brackets that it's modified, so for myself that I know, but you can just hold on. 1 second, let me fix that for you. There we go. Okay, fixed. Now you have that pistol, and you recognize that it has some sort of necrotic attributes to it. If you would fiddle with the chamber by trying to open it up to the side like they do with the chamber, you can see that you actually can't even the bullet in it that you see, this necrotic bullet is
Can't pull it out.
like not physical. It's purely magical inside.
And I just poke into the bullet, and my finger goes into the chamber just through the bullet. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. You guys can sort out the loot between each other too. And if there is any, sort of roleplay you wish to do between or amongst the short rest, feel free to do. There is nothing against it.
Angela walks up to Augustus. Was your gun floating earlier?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Oh yeah, right. My intimidating presence. Yes. Sorry.
I was so absorbed.
Didn't mean to scare you. I was just wondering, is your gun haunted?
I think so. I don't know what happened. I've been playing with this thing for over a decade, but suddenly it seems to be all closed up, and I can't open it anymore. And look at this! And I open it up, and I show you the bullets in it, and then I just take my finger and I try to touch it, and just my finger goes through the bullet. So, what the fuck is this?
Can I see if there's anything?
Give me a Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
My gun is haunted by a bullet.
You hand the gun to Angela. She pokes her finger.
Your gun is haunted. Ah!
She pokes her finger into the barrel of the gun, and the gun is forever jammed because of the tar.
Whatever's happening to your gun, it's highly unnatural.
Yeah,
Well, I would say so.
Wait, so it says the giant walking corpse lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you're a professional on the matter.
Angela would sense that it is indeed a necrotic attribute to it, like a sort of not presence, but like a necrotic magic into it. At best.
Yeah, no, there's something weird about this. You should, maybe see an exorcist? I'm gonna walk back over to B.
Oh, well.
What's the
Don't
one?
don't tell the neck exorcist about me!
We go to an exorcist and Angela just vanishes.
I'm gonna remove this because 2 hours.
Behind you under the table.
He's like that guy that just get like the screen that suddenly cuts off and it's like, ah!
Yeah.
Don't worry, I would never.
Could the... Actually, all 4 of you, just a perception check.
Oof. You invested into studying the gun. Augusta doesn't notice anything.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
19.
OB is like, what?
Yeah.
Well, even with the, click is there. You guys would notice that there is a very, very slowly walking presence. You can hear like a wood clank on the ground and like step, ting, step, ting, kind of just like coming and closing up from the distance or from the left side of the cave where you guys came from. And
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna block whatever is coming, like block in front of B. All right, B, I won't let them touch you.
And you guys can see that Ashira just bolts up standing, and she's like, oh no, why is he here? And you...
Oh shit, here we go again.
You guys can see us...
Gone.
Hold on. I mean, that should be gone by now, I think, but... how long does it last?
7 more hours.
Okay,
we
then
did short rest.
yeah, then it. I mean, yeah. But yeah, whatever. Yeah. I mean, it will probably alert, I guess. And you guys can slowly see the old man Arvid. I think that was his name. Yeah, Arvid is approaching slowly
yeah.
and a little bit grumpy, and he's just like, Ashira. He's just being a little bit kind of like grumpy about it. Thing is like, I showed you not to follow them, but you know what? After seeing all of you, I'm kind of glad you did. I'm glad to see you all. Well, and he just like glances around, seeing that there being a fight, and he's just like, well, I'm glad that everyone is safe and sound, as much as you can be.
How did you get in here?
I mean, didn't
I mean,
make it difficult.
Meanwhile, outside,
Angela, who do you
corpses everywhere?
who do you think could have even stopped him getting in here?
Fair enough, I guess.
Friends,
Meanwhile, by the way, to add what Cleek is actually doing the entire time, he's just sitting there and pulled out another piece of wood and just started carving another miniature of the drow they just fought. I forgot his name, so I'm just going to make a drow statue.
B looks up from the papers. They talk a lot about the clay, the magic clay, but apparently it needs to be wet. I don't know where it is, but there is this clay somewhere.
I think me and Angela, we saw the clay, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Augustus just walking around reading things like clay. Oh yes, we did find the clay bee. Wait, it was wet. What? Do you know something?
Is it in here?
It's in another cave room.
Oh, it cannot be let dried out, or I think it's gonna be ruined. We need to ruin it.
Wait, so do we want to ruin it?
Yes. I would think that the clay is the thing that exploded, and they want to. I think they want to move it into other cities also.
Yeah, it would be good to ruin this then. Jam their plans a little.
Yeah, and this elf, Sierra's Edea, he's mentioned the Eight. I don't know who the Eight are, but these papers talk about the Eight a lot. I think they are the leaders of whatever is happening. But I don't know. But yeah, the clay cannot get dry, so we should
we should try it.
Yeah.
The old man Arvid is just standing there, confused a bit, and he's just like, "Hey, what? Clay? What are you guys talking about?"
Also, why is he just creeping in the darkness like that?
Exploding magical clay.
Huh? That's
Yes.
Yeah.
that is something. Well, that sounds serious.
Yeah, it blew up a town. A whole city.
And assumedly killed a god.
I mean,
Yeah, this
he wasn't.
paper.
He wasn't very divine looking. He didn't. I can't assume he was the strongest of whatever group he was with.
Oh, I do believe so. I think we lucked out.
Yeah.
Actually,
The papers say about them defeating some thunderous creature.
yeah. Augustus would actually ask the old time, like, "Hey, old man, you have a bit of years on you. We were told that one of the gods is missing. Would you know anything about that? Could you tell us, or like, what's it called? Horn us in? No, Like inform us. Like
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Could you
Let me check.
tell us a bit about Gus? You should be able to know something like that.
Let me
Hey,
check.
old man, you have a few years on your back. Can you tell us?
You're about to
I'm
meet the gods.
37.
You're about to meet the gods. I'm sure you'd know some of them.
I'm
my God.
37.
Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. Well, oof. I might. Okay. let me see. What could I say with this? I'm not gonna say what I rolled. Let me think. What is?
Nat 1, he forgot everything he ever knew.
Hold on. Sorry, I just need a moment for this because this is like I don't want to give too much information that could be ruining anything or such.
Also, Shy, voice chat. That's you.
So, hold on 1 second. Not sure if I fuck. One moment. Let me just look up what were the information is.
It's lore time.
Yeah, I should have wrote down what I wrote into the things into my notes as well, not just into the documents, because then I had to scramble through them.
Too much lore.
Yeah, I was very carefully crafting them, by the way, just saying in a sense, because, you know, very easy to slip up with lore thing that is a bit too much or too little as well. Where was it? Oh my god, I know that I wrote. Shy, you read about that thunderous creature thing that you mentioned. Which letter
Yes.
was it in, if you remember? I'm trying to find that part. What did I wrote exactly?
I will help. Let's see.
It's letter 5, right? Wait, no. Was it?
Oop. Now I keep clicking. Stay still.
Oh yeah, I think it's. Oh, I have so much notes. Oh. I do apologize for the minor thing. Just. Yes. Okay. So. Arvi will be. Meanwhile, he probably just spent like half a minute kind of recalling things, kind of scratching his head, and he's like, "Oh, a mission guard. You say? Well, yes. Huh? Are you sure about? Oh wait, actually. Now that you speak of, I'm not really into their. I believe too much, myself, but I knew that there was something quite an event happening like 8 years ago, I think. There might have been, but knowing exactly missing God, I don't know by name. But I know that there was quite
Uproar?
No. About 8 years ago, there was this like a sanctuary in the Windwalker Peaks, not so far away in the middle. 8 years ago, there was quite a massacre there, and well, there was this person who owned, or was lead of that sanctuary and temple, if you may call it like that. her name was Kira Stormcaller, I think, and she blamed the god not being absent rather during this massacre and just not saving them. I'm not sure if there is any relation to that. I unfortunately don't really know more, but that's the only thing that comes to my mind. Maybe it could be connected. I don't really know. I'm sorry about it.
B holds up one of the letters and just reads from the letter that your past participation in our little mission to imprison a thunderous being is not forgotten. So this Dro was doing that.
Arvid just kind of shrugs a little bit. He's just like, I don't know much about it, sorry.
Okay, well, one thing at a time, one step at a time, I suppose. Should we see what we can do about the clay?
Would Angela, with her God fearing upbringing,
religion check.
know anything? Okay. I'll make a religion check.
So this guy was merely a foot soldier, eh?
13.
Okay. You have, yeah. I mean, yeah. You.
With the hint that we have, like a thunderous being, maybe
Yeah.
any gods that are related to that.
So, as a cleric of, certain follower of certain god, already, you will know that there can be only two. Yeah, there can be only two possible gods related to any thunder or such, or like two comes to your mind from your knowledge. One will be Talisa, the goddess of rain and nature, and the other one is Valkor, the god of storms and protection. They are the only gods related to any sort of like lightning, thunder, storm, or rain or such things.
Stone and...
No, storms and protection, not stone.
Oh, storm and protection.
Well, only two come to mind whenever we're talking about gods, and specifically, if they're thunderous in nature, that would be Valkor and Talisa. I mean, that's as much as I remember. It's been a while since I thought about, well, yeah, it's been about 300 years, hasn't it?
Oh my, you're quite an old one.
I know, I'm withering away as we speak.
Oh, I know the feel, don't worry.
They like laugh as an old, like an old couple.
I can see you two sitting on a bus stop, waiting for a bus, like two elderly people.
Yeah, with hands on things looking at the sky.
Do you remember that old ice cream place that isn't around anymore? Oh, I loved it there.
A bus stop where the bus never arrives because it's a fake one.
Oh my god. Oh no, don't go there, don't go. I know what it is. I know. That's the Alzheimer's and dementia ones. So they don't go anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Angela's brain is made out of 50% goo.
Tar.
She's holding it together.
It's holding together.
He would get himself up using the sword as a walking stick.
Arvid is also just, sort of looks impressed, and he's like, oh, by the way, you guys did quite a good job. There are no more people here around. Did you guys kill everyone here?
No, I didn't kill everyone. I tried making them all, like, go Betty Betty bye-bye.
Well, everybody's dead outside.
What do you mean?
Well, everybody's dead. He just points behind himself.
I look behind. I look at everyone's faces. Does anyone have like a tell?
You're welcome.
We lose like
Click just gives Angela a thumbs up and then continues to carve his miniature.
Angela kind of like her hands drop down to her knees, and she just kind of like limps forward a little bit and stares at you.
And Augustus is just sweating like, they must have left. Like, I mean, you know, if you wake up and everybody's dead, they probably just ran away.
She squints her eyes.
B is holding his breath, not saying anything as long as the spotlight isn't hit on him.
Yeah. B wouldn't hurt anyone. He's just a pure soul. Smiles.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Arvid is kind of just like, well, anyway, I mean, yeah, you know what? I brought something little for you guys. I made I made a little specialty for you guys. And he just kind of like snickers on the, you know, the pun of specialty. And he's just like, since I don't have too much payment, but you guys help me out, I want you guys to accept this little gift from me. And he just like has this bag just opened like widely in front of him, just like approaches the like the two of you and like however he can, and just like offer. Like you guys can see basically this like potions filled with tea. There is 4 of them in, so there's like one for everyone. And he just like sort of hands it out
Thank you.
everyone. And I'm gonna give it to each of you. Wait, where did I? Wait, where did I put it?
He forgot the tea at home.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's oh my
Left it
god.
on the bus.
Okay, there we go. No, okay, I just forgot to put. I accidentally put it in.
Damn, I
in a
forgot
different
the tea
folder.
in my other pants.
I'm gonna give one to Angela. There.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Assuming this man is even wearing pants.
Interesting.
Augustus, I'm gonna give you one too. Just only one use. And he will also probably just walk over to Clay and just give you one, or like place down one next to you. And we'll just put it. Did it? Hold on. What?
Thanks, old man.
There we go.
Your tea is really special.
And he just gets back. It's like, all right, well, you guys did a good job, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, well, the walls are much safer now, so I greatly appreciate that from me.
Stay safe, old man.
Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Oh, he's he will kind of actually hold on. I'm gonna throw for it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Would you guys describe even after a short rest? Would any of you describe being injured or such?
Yeah, it is pretty apparent that B is injurinated.
Okay.
You can't really tell that Angela hurts. She's just kind of a little creaky.
Yeah. B looks like that 2 times he has been hit with a force that have each done 30 damage.
Arvid will walk up around, just kind of like, you know, looking around a bit, and he's just like, "Oh, my boy, you look a bit well, quite something. May I
Tell
help?"
anyone. I don't know how I'm still alive. Please do.
Oh, my boy, let me help you a bit. And he just tries to like reaches out to like take your hand.
Yeah.
The
The one that is still connected to my body, or the other one?
one still connected to your body.
Okay.
And this is the thing. And you are healed for 17.
Okay, thank you.
You can kind of just like see this like very greenish little flow through his arms, just going and flowing through your arm into you. You can feel a little bit more revitalized, I guess, in some sense.
Yeah, the worst of the wounds have like clearly gone, but he's looking pretty fucking beat up.
He's just like, oh, that's all I can do. I'm a little bit out of juice lately.
That is more than enough, thank you.
Well, I'm glad I can be, a little bit helpful occasionally. Not like the citizen people can tell me that, I very much appreciate your kind words to me. Thank you. He just like kind of shuffles back again, to like push her a bit.
Friends, one of the options would be that we try to collapse the cave entrance. And the clay will dry there on their own.
That will work.
We could bury it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashura just like stands there and she's just like, oh, I can have burying. I can have with digging.
You decide.
One of the letters says about how the clay was used as an explosive. It would seem that the big explosion was actually a failure. We could actually just use the clay to bury the place itself.
I
No,
haven't
stupid idea.
foggiest how this sort of stuff works, so you go right ahead. You know what? I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah, I want fresh air for him now.
Okay, Augustus will go and try to finish the thing.
Hmm?
If you
Beep, beep,
need
beep, beep,
any
beep.
help, let me know.
Hold on, I have a phone call real quick. Hold on.
Wow, B, that was a wild ride.
I'm just happy that you are alive. Well, you know
Aw,
what I
I'm
mean.
happy you're alive. What was that about people dying outside?
Yeah.
I know he said that, but it looked kind of like... I mean, Cleek gave me a thumbs up. I can only assume he was the... Oh, this guy's dead too.
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. I tried to sneak up to them, but I failed.
Okay, look, it's alright if it's in self-defense, and, we are technically trying to stop a group of bandits, so accidents happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's fine. You tried your best. You tried. Look, the thing is, you tried, and that's the best that I can ask for.
I'm not much for destroying life uselessly either. Oh, seems like we're stuck here.
Oh, the cave entrance has already been caved in. That's bad.
Yeah, we're on the wrong side.
Hold on, I'm going to use my strength to get out of here. Here we go. I throw all the rocks. Every rock is gone.
You punch and all the rocks fly out.
You punched the rocks so hard now you buried us in here. Again.
She grabs
Now
entire boulders with her hand.
Yeah. Now this place is a desert. You punch every rock into the sand.
Let's get out of here. This place smells.
I also come and I see that one guy that I tried to knock unconscious, and I just see an arrow stuck in his back, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Do you look over at
No,
me?
you wouldn't.
Yeah, Cleek is like, it looks like they had a sudden fever.
I couldn't have shot an arrow at him because I was dashing.
Well, then he's dead in some other way.
He fell on an arrow on his own somehow.
Yeah, on those poor lands. The guy had a name and everything.
Yeah.
Or Augustus just assumes Lance is dead, but he's just lying there and it looks like he's dead, and then you just end up burying him alive in here.
Yeah, well, that, yeah.
Lance had a
That's,
cat
just
at
something.
Lance had a cat at home, who is now not getting fed. Damn it, Asen.
I never confirmed or denied the death of Lance. It's what you make out of it.
The only real bandit that survived this ordeal was the one that Angela let it get away the first time.
Yeah, it's gonna be the only survivor. I swear to God.
Cleek just has this murderous glint in his eyes unblinking.
Oh no. I will have to drive off to buy grandma meds. It's gonna be like half an hour.
Would this be probably? This is probably a better time to stop, I think.
Yeah.
But I have to wait for Luxie.
Yeah.
Safe to say, I don't think the clay itself is flammable.
No, it's
No.
it's like C4, but you need magic.
Yeah, instead of electricity, you need magic.
Yeah.
I actually was hoping it was something like that because that could be pretty cool. I could use that.
Angela doesn't need C4.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hi.
And hey,
Obviously, Oryx has to leave soon, and I think this is probably a good
Okay, yeah. So
I just want to say that I stash away a bit of the clay. Two things: is the guy dead? The one guy that
yes,
Lance.
everyone is
Fuck.
dead.
Okay.
No, I could not have shot Lance, as I said before.
The important question I have is before you guys or with this everything, I want you guys to collectively decide which or like what will be the next destination where you guys want to go, because there is a couple of ways to go from here.
In the comms, I told the Zephyrin that we're going to. Where the fuck were we going to?
I'm just saying I'm not getting that on my record that Lance is dead, because I could technically not have shot him that turn.
How do you guys feel about going to Anko to meet with Seth?
Yes, I'm
We
pro.
probably should, right?
Yeah, we have a
Imagine
lot of
we
information.
reach Seth is like, okay, good, you made it. So apparently, this entire area that you mysteriously just came from was full of bandits, and there's this evil drow-looking man over there. We have to go in there and stop him. And then we're like,
He's dead.
about that.
Okay, so guys, we wish to
just
plan to
standing
meet
here
up.
with his. Be just standing there with his sword on his back. So, about that.
Also, Noxy, if we store the clay on Angela's body, will it stay wet?
Oh
Might
my
be.
god,
Might be partially, yes.
that would be a
safe.
suicide terrorism thing.
Why do you think so?
Well,
Angela just looks bloated. She's just covered in C4 everywhere.
Zephyrin accidentally hits Angela with a magic spell of some sort and just explosion
tower.
after kingdom fuck.
I don't think
Nuclear
any of
explosion.
you really studied the clay though to know
That's what I wanted
what
to
is
quickly say
actually
before I
doing.
go.
Oh.
I am the one who went back to
Yes.
get rid of all the clay. So what I will do, I will take a bunch of clay, the wet one, and I will take the wet sheets, more of them, and I will put all of it into my bag, and then I will light it on fire. I will use the brazier, kind of push it together, and just light it all on fire so it all burns up before I leave.
You can do that, and you see that nothing happens to it apart from it's starting to dry like normal clay.
Yeah, it should just become normal clay and should just be neutralized, basically. But I still want a bunch of the wet one with me in my bag as I leave, for research purposes. And possible tinkering
What do you
purposes.
keep in your bag exactly? Because I will.
So it was basically covered with sheets.
Wet sheets, yeah.
Yes, to keep it wet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will take like 2 of these sweat sheets. I will basically take a bunch, like maybe 3 kilos.
A few handful, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like a big kind of ball esque thing, and I will just cover it with these wet sheets, put it into my bag, and then I will neutralize all of the other one by lighting it all on fire as I leave to catch up with others who already left.
Okay.
That's what I just wanted to say.
Okay.
As the clay explodes, Lance wakes up.
Okay. Do you know the name of the clay? We did we discuss
Yes, it
that?
was the Magi's
Yeah.
clay, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. I will just call it that then. Just make it like
We just call it the
3
wet shit
kilogram-
from
okay.
now.
Okay. There we go. Oh, it's kind of funny that it follows the audio screen. Okay. Okay. Well, as you would have left, you would have seen that obviously nothing happened to the clay apart from just acting like the normal clay.
That's good.
And apart from that, Arvid will say goodbye because he will explain to you guys, just to make it quick, he will explain that he doesn't really like to show the wolves or especially Ashira in like public space or anything. So he would offer like a ride to his place, but because you guys are not going to the exact same pace, you guys will, go part ways basically.
Hopefully we will see you again, old man.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Or I don't know if you guys like to visit here. I'm more than happy to take you guys.
A pleasure. We'll take you up on that.
And then, by the way, as you guys exit the place, you guys can see that there are hundreds of wolves in the quarry and everywhere.
You know, Wolf Walker, right? The movie. That's like this liquid of wolves moving around.
Yeah. That's actually true. Yeah. There are like hundreds of wolves outside. They're all like sniffing and like checking
They're
the
eating
corpses.
all the bodies.
Yeah, they actually get rid of them as well. And Ashira would also like ask Arvid if she can like just have a bite or something. And he's like, "Oh, just go for it, girl."
It's not like you're hurting them.
Yeah, did already.
Angela's a little worried that there might be one of them that's still alive somewhere.
Not anymore.
We will see that. Okay.
Oh yeah,
There's only the
just like an
chance of
ask about the
Lance.
one who got away.
You will see
That is
that.
Kleeg's lifetime mission now, to find the one that got away.
I
No
mean,
smudge on my records.
technically I left Lance, but if you just blew up the room he was in,
Oh, I didn't blow
No,
up.
he was dead. Noxie told me he was dead, so he was dead.
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't do it. Who killed Lance?
He got an aneurysm. I can say that because I got one.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys
so
will
that's-
head toward Anko. That will definitely take a bit of time, but we will take it that next time you guys will arrive there, okay? Just to make it,
Okay.
more convenient a bit. So next time we will continue from there then, so I can at least prepare for it too. Because you guys had a lot of choices from there, but you guys still have, regardless from that.